There were many witnesses, but the investigation quickly stalled, in part because those witnesses refused to cooperate, Las Vegas police said in the past. There have always been rumors that Diddy paid off the police and the witnesses. That silence broke to a point in 2018 when Keefe D, saying he was ready to speak publicly after a cancer diagnosis, admitted to being in the front seat of the Cadillac. In an interview for a BET show, he implicated his nephew in the shooting, saying Anderson was one of two people in the back seat. Keefe said the shots were fired from the back of the car, though he stopped short of naming the shooter, saying he had to abide by the code of the streets. But in his memoir, the former gang leader said he shared what he knew nearly a decade earlier in closed-door meetings with federal and local authorities who were investigating the possibility that Shakur's slaying was linked to the March 1997 drive-by shooting of his rap rival, the Notorious Big, a close associate of Diddy. They offered to let me go for running a criminal enterprise and numerous alleged murders for the truth about the Tupac and Biggie murders, Keefe D said in his book. They promised they would shred the indictment and stop the grand jury if I helped them out. At the time of their deaths, both rappers were involved in an infamous East Coast-West Coast rivalry that primarily defined the hip-hop scene during the mid-1990s. The feud was ignited after Shakur was seriously wounded in another shooting during a robbery in the lobby of a Midtown Manhattan hotel. The Changes hitmaker openly accused B.I.G. and Diddy of having prior knowledge of the shooting, which both vehemently denied. It sparked a serious divide within the hip-hop community and fans. Keefe wrote that he went ahead and started answering their questions about the events leading up to Tupac getting shot. I sang because they promised I would not be prosecuted, he said, adding that he thought they were lying about the deal. But they kept their word and stopped the indictment, tore up the whole case. Nobody went to jail. It's unclear if Keefe has been living in the home Las Vegas police searched recently and whether he was present when officers descended on the property. Las Vegas court records show there has been an active warrant out for his arrest since July 2022, when he failed to appear in court on a drug charge. You all remember Greg Kading, right? The LAPD detective who discovered and revealed new information linking Diddy to the murders of both Tupac and Biggie? Well, allow me to refresh your memory. Things started going wrong for Diddy when Biggie's murder was reopened in 2006 by his mother, Valletta Wallace. Valletta sued the LAPD for an estimated sum of $500 million, based on the popular conspiracy theory that the police covered up the death of her son. The case was consequently reopened in 2006 and handed to LAPD detective Greg Kading, who discovered more than he was hoping for. In his final verdict, Kading noted that he believed the deaths of hip-hop's two most influential rappers were related. While investigating Biggie's death, he discovered new information linking both cases. Based on 3 years of working on the matter, Detective Kading came to the conclusion that Sean Puff Daddy Combs put a $1 million hit on both Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight following the highly publicized rap beef involving himself and Biggie. Kading claims the music mogul had close gang ties in LA and hired Crips member Dwayne Keith Keffy D. Davis to carry out the hit.
Got the world on my back. Put one fist in the air if you love being black. It's a struggle, no lie, but it don't break my pride. Hold my head up high, I survive. I am black. My melanin is sacred. We age slow, no facelifts. We above average, they basic, bro. We are